Today I am going to take a little time to talk about sidings and siding options. Some of the sidings that we deal with, let's start with the basic, where it all starts. Where it all starts is a piece like this. It's called T1-11. This is a 5/8 product with 8-inch on center grooves, and this particular product qualifies for both the sheathing and the final siding product. And that's why it is the start of the siding products, because we can sheet it here in our facility and the crew doesn't have to apply any other siding products on site. So that's why this is the lowest cost option that we start off with at Economy Garages. So when we give a base price of a building, this is what is included on it, T1-11. We always look for the best products out there. This is an Iroko ply, and this is made out of Chile. It is trucked into the States through the Port of Baltimore, and then we bring it in from that direction through our vendor. So this is where it all starts. Now, I talked about the T1-11 being both a siding product and a sheathing product. If you get away from the T1-11 and go to any other siding product, this product, which is called OSB, which stands for Oriented Strand Board, this particular product is used as the wall sheathing out of our facility here, and that's what shows up on the job sites. Walls fully intact, OSB on the walls. And this is the substrate, if you would, the sheathing product used for underneath all other sidings that we put on. So let's go over some of those other sidings. The most common one, vinyl. Vinyl siding, our stock, we use a monogram from Certainteed. And we use this one because it's a thicker vinyl than a lot of the home markets out there. Now the monogram siding, as you can see here, and the salesmen, our salespeople have these with them when they go out to your job site. So you are able to look at it, you're able to hold up the swatch pieces up to your siding so you can make the best choice that you can, looking right at it and against your siding on your home. But you can see here, it gives you a couple of different options. This style siding right here is typically called a clapboard. It's single piece. It emulates a piece of wood, single piece wood, that is put right on top of another straight up the wall. So each of the faces are made to look flat. The other style that you see here is commonly called Dutch lap. Now that's kind of the what I'll call it a standard term in this style. Different brands, they use little different terms. Shadow Ridge is common with a GP, for instance, but for the most part, I would say that the Dutch lap is the most common term used for this. And this particular one has kind of a sloping top and then a flat face. And that's the style here. And these come with either a D4, and what D4 means is that the exposed panels, even though it's one piece, the exposed panels are 4 inches, so a double 4, D4, obviously an 8-inch piece. Same reason with this is called a D5, double 5. So these are 5-inch pieces, and you get either of these in the Dutch lap or the clapboard style in just a variety of colors. And however, even though this is what we move, we will find and put up other vinyl products. Let's say, for instance, your house, you know for a fact it was just done a couple years ago and they used a Crane product or a GP product, Georgia Pacific, something like that. That's fine. It might be a special bid for us to bring it in, but we can get it in and we can install that instead of our product. But we are very happy with the monogram product in the vinyl siding. Let's talk about what this thing is. This thing is commonly called a J-block. A J-block is used for electrical outlet boxes, light fixtures on the outside of the home, and what really works nice in this channel right here is where the siding cuts are. So it's a very clean presentation, and the way this is done, there, this one's a good one, doesn't want to come apart. This is actually what gets installed first. It's a built-out block that the electrician would have I don't know if you can see it in the picture or not, but you can see the scores on the inside being a round block It could be a square standard block, but you can kind of see that in here. And they leave the middle like this because oftentimes, for instance, maybe a light fixture that would do a block on it, but if it's an LED, maybe it's a low voltage, but sometimes they get mounted right to the face of this thing, and then this is open to work wires back into the box itself behind it. Not electrician, that's their job, but this makes it a much cleaner look on the face of the siding. And then when the siding gets cut and put all the way around this, then this faceplate gets put on. Some people call it a beauty ring, faceplate, escutcheon plate, whatever you want to call it. It cleans up the whole look of it, makes it look real nice. Even though this is vinyl, you can also use this on steel siding. However, the colors may not match because they're talking two different products, but we do find that a steel lap style siding or even a pole building style siding is possible to use. So that's some of the siding products that we have, that we install, that our crews install, that they are professional at. And any other questions, feel free to ask our salespeople. However, understand there are different siding options out there. And if you would like something different or something that matches your home, bring it to the salesman's attention, and we can take a look to see if we can get it, how long it takes to get, and the pricing for it. So with that, that's enough for this segment.